Hey, my beautiful beauties, my wonderful people, good evening to you. So, beautiful people, last evening I was watching the news. I don't necessarily set out to watch it, but it was on TVJ. So, I began watching the news. And while it is proceeding, I notice that some of the journalists had ventured to Westmoreland Police Headquarters. Beautiful people, it is a travesty of justice when we saw the rats underneath the derelict vehicles. At one point, I don't know whose food the rat stole, but you saw a rat, basically big as a cat, chasing away with a piece of bread or whatever, and he's looking from left to right to see if he's in the clear. And then when he realizes that he's in the clear, I don't know, police is after him or any soldier or any of his compatriots, he proceeded to go along. And it is a crying shame because the health inspector has come to the conclusion or basically stipulated that, a disease outbreak basically is possible naturally. When you saw the derelict vehicles on the compound and the derelict motorbikes or motorcycles rather, it is a crying, crying shame. Can you imagine having to go to work and battling for space with rodents, with rats, knowing that creatures have leptospirosis. You understand? Can you imagine going to work under conditions like that and then they ask you to serve, to reassure, and to protect the citizens of Jamaica and the people that are basically staying in the country? And sometimes having to work extra hours, longer shift, more than your designated shift, based on how the day's activities may go. It's a travesty of justice to see police officers have to suffer something like that. And if I recall that station, that the Westmoreland side and those particular stations have been crying out based on the amenities, based on the station condition. Awful. I was frightened when the journalists were able to capture the rats. You're seeing the rats, not just hear of it, we saw it. My God, what is happening in Jamaica? Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this message.